welcome to another week in review. So you may have missed us last week. Honestly, we've just been super busy, had a lot of stuff on, so we will be covering a little bit extra this week, but good news, some part of that is we both have been deloading over this period as well.
Which is the reason why it
was a bit weird because we were getting stuff in. Yeah. But it means that we've got some actual heavy lifts for you in this review, which we wouldn't have really had before. So at least we've got that. Yeah. So I guess starting off, Monday of last week.
Yeah. Oh, no, I did it 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, we'll go all the way back there. So you were in deload at that point, weren't you?
That's when I started my deload. Because the groins have been a bit iffy, I was meant to do sets and sets at 200 kilos, but just took it down to 175 just to be easy. Did one set, felt good, so left that there, and not much else to that session. That was quick and groovy, got in, got out.
Me was actually my only heavy session lower body for that week, so I went in and I pulled up to 285.
Yeah, nice.
Which moved okay on the first one. I tried to speed up the second rep, and it didn't speed up. It really didn't speed up.
Yeah, it was like
my form just went on that.
You still got it though.
Still got it. It was still comfy. Like it's a weight that I should be able to pull any day of the week. So at least there was that. But that was comfy. It also kind of got out of my own head a little bit because I wasn't worried about my pulls. So hopefully that'll keep moving on up. Moving on from there, we have more of Dylan deloading.
Yeah.
Which is
boring,
easy.
I just did some overhead press. Actually, to be fair, this wasn't technically an deload session because what I've done now is incorporated overhead press as my second pushing movement, and I just started at 80 kilos, 3x5. That moved a little bit too easy, so I could probably still count as a deload. But that'll be my main movement on my second push day, and that moved well, and I'll continue with that because that's making everything feel really good. It's giving me good strength in my shoulders, good core stability, and it's going to hold up. Yeah, and it's going to hold up well for future endeavours by having a strong overhead press.
Yeah, and you have been kind of struggling with some pec niggles and stuff like that, so getting some rest onto the pecs is a good idea as well.
And obviously, when you bench, you still use your shoulders and triceps, so I'm still getting a bit of an overload there, and they're still getting some good blood getting around. So
so resting what you need to and working what you don't need to rest.
Exactly.
So, good.
So working a way to make a movement around the pain.
So for me, I benched, I think it was 180. Pretty comfortable still. Like I've been improving my tightness constantly, and that's been a big thing. I've been improving things along the way, but again, it's nothing special yet. We're going to start in these next few weeks because we're 5 weeks out from ProRaw now. These next few weeks, the weights are going to start to get proper heavy, which should be a lot of fun. So moving on from that, we moved to Friday, which was my deload deadlift session. Sets of 5 at 200 kilos, moved like butter. I mean, I'm a 400 kilo puller. What do you expect with 200 kilos? It's gonna come up real quick, and it did. So So that was actually the point where I realized I needed to deload. So because of my stance of squat, if my hips start to get proper beat up, they just lock up on me and I can't hit depth. And I can put a world record weight on my back and squat it to parallel and it not matter. So I decided that it was
parallel isn't depth.
Parallel depth. So I went and decided after I literally took 170 kilos. I tried fiddling with my stance. I brought it in. I brought it out more. I sat back more. Sat into it more. Sat down. Like everything. All of them were stopping at the same point every single time. My hips were just telling me to get fucked, and they would just lock up like at parallel. So I decided, okay, I need to do something about this. I'm going to deload, get some rest into my hips, and make it work next week. So, moving on from there, I actually had a very, very light, moving on to the next section, I had a just deloaded bench, and that was your deload bench session as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, and that was just easy.
Super easy, super comfy.
Yeah, just getting some blood moving around.
And I guess yeah, quickly move into the start of this week where stuff actually
this week
starts
where it
to
gets juicier, where
get
there's
a
less
little bit
boring
fun.
shit going on. There's no more deloads until before comp.
Yeah.
So this is where stuff gets real good and real exciting. So this is where you really want to pay attention to what's going on because it's fun.
Yep.
Yeah. So Monday, you deadlifted.
I was still deloading.
You were still deloading.
Well, deloading. This is your heavy stuff.
Ah, well, fucking your room.
Yeah, I am. Fuck.
Well,
Give me till Friday. This. Yeah.
Well, I squatted 375 for a double.
You got it.
And which is a PB.
Yeah.
I was meant to do more than one set, but I didn't. So just because of the upper hamstring groin area, they were both high, but I did that on purpose. Just it's not like, oh yeah, I got this, and they were high. I purposely cut them short.
Yeah.
It was more so I'm not losing progress with weight on my back. Even though they were good, like 4 or 5 inches high, they moved fucking quick. And
they're clearly powerful. They're still stimulus. They're still making them strong. They're still getting ready.
Like I was saying to you earlier during the week, and I've probably said on my Instagram a few times as well. My warm-ups, they didn't feel fantastic. I was getting a bit of pain going into them, and then my last set felt fantastic. But just because it felt good doesn't mean I'm going to push it to the absolute limit.
Yeah.
Playing smart in this sport is what it's all about.
Yeah, you have to do it. Have to.
Yeah, exactly. But so did the 375 for a double, called it there, called it as a win. I was happy, so went home in one piece.
Yep. Yeah. And I did like a bunch of triples of 200 kilos.
Yeah, so that was the real highlight of the day.
Yeah, amazing.
Yeah.
But moving on from there, we moved to bench. I was still deloading bench.
Still deloading bench.
Moving to overhead press, moving up a little bit.
Yeah.
So.
Chucked on another 10 kilos from the previous week to 90 kilos for the same reps and sets, which is 3x5. I think I'm going to do the 3x5 the whole way up.
Yeah. Until increasing that weight.
Until I have to deload everything else, and then I'll cut it out just for rest purposes. But they moved like a joke again, holding me in good stead for shoulder strength, tricep strength, core stability, all the same mumbo jumbo.
Yep.
Moved well, going to go up in weight next week. And happy with how it's progressing, because I've always been a shit overhead presser.
Yeah.
I've always just been not good with that, but now it's actually starting to feel good and I'm actually really enjoying it.
Yeah. And
so,
if you ever want to make the crossover strongman.
Yeah, it's going to be important. Yeah.
Yeah, so.
But yeah, that was that day. Done and dusted
Yep. I came in here and did like some random reps at like 120, just moving, like getting some sort of a pump and fucking off.
So this is why we didn't do the video last week, because this would have been boring as hell.
So yeah, moving on to Friday, where stuff actually starts to get interesting for both of us.
Yeah, you squatted and I was happy.
Yeah, I squatted depth.
Woo!
I made depth.
That's where it counts.
So, yeah, thank
And it wasn't light as well.
Yeah, it wasn't light. So, got the monkey off my back. Got 300 kilos on my back again for the first time since the US
Open. It's a heavy monkey on it.
It's a very heavy monkey. Got the 8.
Yeah.
The 8 off my back. So, squatted 300.
Yes!
Come on! Like, had a little bit of grind in the middle that was a bit unexpected, but still felt comfortable, still moved.
There was no trouble there.
Yeah, it wasn't hard. There's still some left in the tank. How much, I won't know till comp day.
Well, I'm doing it, so.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it as well. And you had some pretty fucking wicked pulls as well. So.
Yeah, pulled 360 for a double.
For DOS.
Strong as fuck! Up! Awesome, another one! You got it! Tight and pull! Up! Lock it! Good! There you go.
Co, which is equal PB.
Yeah.
But an injury PB.
Yeah.
Because like even the same with the squat before, I can still feel the niggle, and like the squat before, it felt the best on the last set.
Yeah.
And it moved the
Just
best.
like this one.
Yeah. So even though I've still got that little niggle there, it's not getting in the way of me still making progress.
Yeah.
And even though I've pulled this weight for a double before, uninjured, I pulled it smoother this time.
Yeah.
I mean, I dropped the last rep, but I don't give a shit.
Yeah, but you're dropping the last rep to make sure you don't fuck up your leg.
Yeah, because obviously, because it's a hamstring, and obviously hamstring gets under a lot of stretch as you come down. So I was like,
yeah, no, just leave that shit.
I lifted it up. That's where it's
That's the hard part. Yeah,
that's where the strength really matters.
Yeah,
it's probably a bit of debate on that, but
yeah, but fuck them.
Yeah,
I
don't drop it in comp, so that's what matters.
Yeah, yeah, and that moves us from that was literally yesterday.
Yeah.
To today's pressing, which is a pretty good day for both of us. So.
Yeah. I think it's definitely a big win for the two of us.
Yeah. So we both picked up 200 kilos today for Benchy Boys. I was doing mine in the RAM. Obviously, it's been my overload bench day.
Oh man, easy one. Up.
Moved really comfy, honestly, more comfortable than I was expecting. So I'm really happy with that.
It was double as well, wasn't it?
No, it's just single, single. These
last
last few, I'm just hitting singles. I don't want to try and murder myself with them.
Yeah.
So yeah, hit 200. The most I've ever pressed with a slingshot or RAM or any sort of apparatus is 210. So I'll be working up to at least that before ProRaw. I might, just to be that dude, I might put an extra fucking, put 1 1/4 on, make it 212.5, make it a PB.
I was about to say that you probably should do that.
Yeah, probably should.
And you might be able to get 205 easier.
Yeah, one day, God. But yeah, so they actually moved nice and comfy. I'm feeling I'm feeling more comfortable under the bar again when it comes to benching and staying tight.
Yeah.
So that's a huge deal for me. Yeah. And then you went and took 200 as well.
Yeah, I took 200 raw.
Yeah.
For a double.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah. And I've mentioned in the previous videos as well that I still had the little pec niggle, but I got more treatment today. And the only thing really stopping me was probably a little mental barrier and the fact that I had treatment today. So it did feel a little...
We actually both got treatment today, one after the other.
Yeah.
Same chiro, same physical therapist.
Just a bit of a shout out to Josh Lazarus from Malta Room Chiro. Yeah. I fucking hate you because I'm in a lot of pain.
I'm okay right now because I'm sitting down and he needled my hips. Once I get up, I'll start hitting you again soon.
Yeah. Anywho, yeah, so I had the treatment done. I could feel it as I'm pressing and stuff like that, but it wasn't like a painful in the way sort of feeling. But I benched 200 for a double and called it there. That was
comfy, solid.
It was probably
smooth.
The best 200 double I've ever done.
Yeah.
So I really can't complain with that.
No, not at all.
So, but, especially considering everything else.
Yeah.
Super happy.
Yeah. But I actually had another win today as well after my RAM bench.
Oh, yeah.
So I've got Y grip as an accessory after my overload bench, and honestly, I wasn't really hitting any sort of reasonable reps with this at all today. It just felt super comfy, and I was really surprised when I lifted it out. So I was taking 140. I was meant to be hitting sets of 5 to 6, 3 sets. Picked up the first one, and I started moving. I got to 5, and I'm like, no, there's more there. Got to 8, I'm like, yeah, there's still more there. Got to 10, I was like, I should probably stop.
So that's 2 sets done.
And I was like, what the fuck's going on? My PB for that at the time was 140. Y group was a set of 8. So that was unexpected, and I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'll only do 2 sets. I've already picked up half my volume, or 2/3 of my volume for the movement, and went, okay, I'll push out another few, and actually went back down there on the bench and got 11 at 140 for a 300 PB. on my previous to this. So
and you can hear me yelling one more. So it felt very bodybuilding-esque, and I kind of hated myself, to be honest.
Honestly, the only I would have liked to have pushed for 12, but at that point my back was cramping up, and I was just like, you know what, it's not worth it.
Isn't
not an accessory.
Isn't 11 the same as 7 though? It doesn't. Is that no down area?
Yeah,
like 8 to 10 is like sort of
hypertrophy.
Yeah, and then 12 is like
12 plus is endurance.
Yeah, and then it's 11. You're just wasting time.
Yeah, that's why all my training is sets of 11 and 7. I'm just here to tone. Like 11s and 7s are the tone zone, just in case you're aware. Look how toned this man is. But yeah, no, that was I was really happy with that. Kind of surprised, given I'm still very light compared to where I was before. Hopefully, I can get some more food in. I've had a very busy week, and I've not eaten as much as I should. I've missed a couple of shakes, stuff like that.
That's going to happen.
Yeah, that's just life.
Life happens.
And honestly, at this point, I'm just enjoying training, enjoying what I'm doing. Like, Pro Raw is going to be fun.
It's going to be so good.
Like, I'm just looking forward to enjoying myself there. My big push is going to be the next Pro Raw, where hopefully I can put up something a little bit scary. And
Same.
Yeah, let's next Pro Raw, I expect you to go 11:50
and a half.
No. No. But anyway, yeah, that's pretty much our training for the whole fortnight.
Yeah. Just a quick thing there. What are you weighing at the moment?
Honestly, I was afternoon weighting most this week, about 106. Cool. I got up to 107 the week before that, and that was obviously my heaviest. It's hard to tell how much of that is food or it's just water, because it's been hot as balls again.
It's still hot. I'm leaking.
Yeah, like we're both sweating here. So hopefully I can get back on that gain train again. Like 5 weeks is still a long time to gain weight.
Oh, absolutely.
I really want that morning weight to be north 105 when I weigh in.
Yeah, I think that's definitely doable.
Yeah, I think so as well. So hopefully I can pull that off.
Yeah, definitely. So.
Yeah.
But
So
yeah,
how much are you weighing?
Oh, well, okay. Well, I'm weighing 166 and a half. See, I can't weigh myself in the morning because scales don't go up to the high.
Yeah.
So I have to weigh myself here at the gym.
How much did you weigh at the last Pro Raw?
153 and a half. Sorry, 153.3, and then lost on body weight by 300 grams because I wore my shirt.
Yeah.
So although I'm probably going to be heavier than most of the crowd, I'm still going to take my gear off.
Yeah. Get naked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I will.
But
Yeah.
anyway, I think that sums us up for this week. Please subscribe. Take a look at us on Instagram if you can find us at Dylan Hellraiser and at Strength88. There'll be a link down there somewhere, which will have stuff and things, so you can find us. You can just along here, just along this.
Down here.
Yeah. But yeah, we look forward to seeing you guys again next week, and yeah, enjoy, guys.